Hello everyone, so we are back with our new video covering all the important words of this week, which we have extracted from the editorials of different newspapers and reputed magazines. So, the first word that we have here today is Beaker, which is generally used as a verb, and the meaning for the same is to argue or quarrel about unimportant things. That means you are quarreling, you are arguing on very petty issues which are not very important. The synonyms for the same will be altercate and brabble, and the antonyms will be agree and conquer. For the example part, we have taken he always bickers with the shopkeepers over small discounts. For the another example that you can take is you always bicker with your friend on small issues which are not very important. Another example here we have is romp, that is used as a verb. For the meaning part, it can be told that to play in a lively or carefree manner. For the synonyms, it would be rollick and the skylark, and for the antonym, it would be discipline and seriousness. For the examples here we have taken, she romped happily along with the children in the park. For the another example you can take, like as you know that the class 10th board exams have been cancelled. So for the example part you can take like some of the students of class 10th romped with full happiness in the garden because their exams have been cancelled by the CBSE. For the third word we have here is laxity. Laxity is generally used as a noun, and the meaning for the same is lack of strictness or care. For the synonyms part, here we have leniency and slackness, and for the antonyms here we have rigidness and tightness. For the example here we have taken the laxity in safety standards of food can cause health problems. Like for the another example here you can take is because of the laxity of people in following coronavirus basic protocols, the number of cases are constantly increasing because they are very less strict, they are not very careful about that thing. So in that context we generally use laxity. Zifi is generally used as a noun, which means simply in a very short time or moment. Like the synonym says, it is an eye blink or in a flash, and for the antonyms it would be eternity or forever. Like for the example you can take, your friend will tell you that I will be back in a Zifi, although he won't be, but it can be told like he will be back in a very small moment, he will be back in a very short time. So for the example here we have taken I will be there in a Zifi. For the another word that we have taken is concatenate, which is generally used as a verb. It simply means to link or join together. For the synonyms part here we have taken conjugate and connect, and for the antonyms here we have taken disjoin and separate. For the example, it is not readable because he concatenated different words while writing. Similar example can be taken like some of the students in their final exam, what they do is they will concatenate some of the words so that it is not readable. When he or she is not knowing the answer, they will try to concatenate each and every word so that it can't be read by the examiner, and it should appear that to the examiner that it is right. So concatenate means to link or join together to form the chain. Okay, so another word that we have here is debilitate, which is generally used as a verb. For the meaning part, it means to make someone physically weak or even mentally. For the synonyms here we have devitalize or enervate. For the antonyms, fortify and strengthen. Example here we have taken is he was debilitated by his cancer treatment. Another example you can take is he was debilitated because of the mental depression he was suffering. Another word that we have here, the last word is strife, which is used as a noun, which simply means violent or angry disagreement between people or groups. Sometimes what happens is there will be disagreement, there will be difference in opinions between the people or groups, and which generally leads to violence. So that in that case, what we call it as strife. So synonyms it would be conflict or disaccord, and antonyms would be accord and harmony. For the example here we have taken, dowry is the main cause of strife in many marriages. Even you can take one example like lack of education is one of the important, or is one of the major cause of strife in your locality. So that's it for this video. The test link is in the description box, go and check it out. So please like, comment, share and subscribe.